A lot of our parents are getting older, and I know two or three people that have lost their parents, and they had to travel back for the burial. The thing is, a lot of people always say they don't have enough to travel back to check their parents, and they end up only going back when they've lost them. And when you speak to people that have lost their parents and only have had to travel back to attend a burial, there's always a deep sadness, even if not regret, but a deep sadness that they wish that they had gone back to check up on them, or maybe push to bring them here. There's some form of sadness or regret down there. And if you look at these guys, it's not that they didn't want to go back, it's the pressure that they put on themselves or that the society has put on them to go back looking affluent. And I'm going to digress a little bit, yeah? There is a pressure you put on yourself just because you've left your country to look a certain way. And I think that you need to drop it. You just need to drop that. It has nothing to do with you, how anybody else expects you to look. It is not your business how anybody else expects you to come across. Like, oh, you've traveled out for the last 10 years. When you're coming back home, you should fly in a Lamborghini to drive you around. You should live in a five-star hotel for the 3 weeks you'll be there. You should. I don't know why you have allowed people to pressure you so much that even though you could afford traveling back home to see your parents, have a good time, talk with them, spend time with them, you don't want to do that because you think that you only can go back when you have money that even people back home don't have. Why? And I know that is easier said than done, but please stop putting yourself under pressure to live the life that others has envisaged for you. Because if you do not think of what anybody else would say, most of you would have been able to travel back home to see a family member or to see your siblings or to see your parents. You would have been able to. There are some people, yes, that you can't afford to right now, and that's fine because most of us come from a country that is, you would go to different countries and have like a 5 day, 10 days holidays, and I'm talking five-star resort holidays, and it would just be a plane ticket to go home. So I get it when people say that it's too expensive to go back home right now. So that's fine. I'm talking about people that can afford to go back home, but they do not have the extra to show everybody else that they are doing well. Why are you doing that to yourself? If you have a parent alive, or if you have a family member, or that you would like to go back home to visit, I think you should stop worrying yourself about what everybody else is thinking and what they expect you to bring back, and just take yourself back to enjoy that love, be in that space. I promise you, your parents don't even care. And I say this with the consciousness that your parents are good parents. So again, there are some parents that they are the pressure. Not talking about those parents, leave them back. I'm talking about the parents that even if you go back with lollipop, they're just happy to see you back home. So don't rob yourself of the opportunity to spend time with your loved ones just because everybody else, not them, everybody else think that you should only come back home when you attain a certain level of affluence. Stop. Live your life and remind yourself of the things that matter. It's stressful enough that you're here without your village. It's bad enough that you feel alone. Don't put the extra pressure on yourself that you can't see those people except you attain a certain. No. If you can just go visit your parents or your siblings or whoever that you are going to visit for a short period of time, enjoy their love and peace and come back, that's fine. You do not have to go and say, because I've heard people say, you know what, you can't go back home, it's expensive because you have to buy this, you have to take that. No, with what you have, go back home, spend time with your family and come back. A true family, your father and mother especially, are not judging you by what you bring back for them. Please don't put pressure on yourself. Bye. Speak to you next time.